I immediately felt the presence of God. And before, like even when I was going out partying and doing all these things, like I would feel convicted about it. When we had first met each other, well, not first met each other, but when we had cross paths again, I was kind of just going through like a rough little patch throughout that whole season of my life. Like I was going out, I was partying, I was lusting after girls, I was
Sure.
doing all this and that, and um prior, like before, I would always be on and off within my relationship with God. Like I was always try and read my word, go to church and do all that stuff. But I was always end up finding myself like falling back in the same thing that I was
Yeah.
doing. So I came across Anaja, right, and my friend had invited me to a church camp, which was the week or two after. And I told him like, hey, I'm going to church camp or whatever. He's like, oh really? Like, oh, I've been trying to get close to God too, and that's where it kind of just clicked. Where it's like, okay, like maybe we could start like helping each other,
Yeah.
sharpening each other when it comes to this relationship with God. And that's how it kind of all just like how everything all just like took off. I went to the camp, and as soon as I got there, um, like we did the worship, we did all this stuff and this and that. I immediately felt the presence of God. And before, like even when I was going out partying and doing all these things, like I would feel convicted about it. I'm like, man, I feel ashamed to even like
Yeah.
pray. I feel ashamed to even like open up my Bible. And I was just such at a low spot in my life where I felt like almost like unworthy of being of deserving God's grace, of deserving God's love. But I still decided to go to that camp. And I went, and I immediately felt the presence of God. I immediately felt what I'd been searching for so long. And I knew like as soon as like I got there and we started worship and I was lifting my hands and praising God, that I did not want to live that way anymore. Like I did
Yeah.
not want to go like so.
I think the Holy Spirit really got a hold of you.
Exactly. It was just like immediate heart transformation at that point for me. It was just like I wanted to do a complete 180 in my life. So when I came back, I texted and I'm like, hey, like I'm really serious about this. Like I really want to like change
Yeah.
and do better for myself. And
Wow.
because the way that I was living before is not. I was
Yeah.
living life straight headed towards destruction, and I knew that I needed to change that.